Hello YouTube, we are back with some more Matchplay commentary for y'all. I'm joined by my pinhead, the brother from another mother, TJ.
It's me, I'm not a duck today.
Gotta take a break, take it easy.
After the HR complaints, it's never been the same.
But in this particular matchup, that was recorded at Dean's Dugout. We've got Garrett playing MegaGargomon on the left and Mike playing Blue Flare on the right. For those of you who don't know, Dean's Dugout's a pretty nice local card shop in Naperville, Illinois. So if you're in the Chicagoland area, want to check them out, feel free to do so. We're there every Sunday playing Digi at about like 12:30. But I'm interested to see this matchup. I know Garrett's been really testing around with a lot of decks. I love to see it. Like, I know when we first met him, he was more of like a Yellow Vax player, but like lately he's been like delving into like Alpha, now Gargo.
Yeah, he's been jumping around.
Yeah, I love it. And I know Mike's been itching to play Blue Flare again, so it should be a good matchup. I'm interested to see how Gargo does against Blue Flare with like the interactions that it can do. But before we jump into the round itself, a couple things, feel free to check out our socials, which I'll link down in the video description below. Great place, particularly the Discord. Check out our Discord to kind of interact with us, shoot the shit, talk Digi with us. Has been a really good time meeting some of you folks. And lastly, if you could like and subscribe, that would be super appreciated. Help us out a whole lot. And we would be forever thankful for it. Yeah. But yeah, without further ado, let's hop right into the round over here.
I just realized? Those new tamers, the Shoto Kazuma and Arisa Kinosaki.
Yeah.
The new ones for Liberators. We already have 3 different versions of each tamer.
Oh shit, you're right.
We have the promo, the ST, and the EX7 version. Meanwhile, my Tyranno looking ass over here looking at Tygo like, motherfucker, you only got 2. And it took him fucking 9 sets to see his second card.
Oh, Tyranno.
Anyways, my depression aside.
Ooh,
we see
both players are really just setting up. Unfortunately, no rookie for Garrett, but does have two double typhoons ready to go, and Mike's got a tamer and a blazing mem boost. Gauss dies.
Did he forget to gain a memory off the? Did he get memory off that tamer again? I don't remember.
No, it should be. I think if it's 2 or more Digimon in play, if I'm not mistaken.
Oh, yeah, I think you're right. Yeah.
But Gauss does die. He can go ahead and. What did he do?
He drew 1, and then.
He didn't play anything out though. It looks like it just dropped a Kiriha.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah. And Garrett has to.
Oh no, he played a second blazing memory boost, I think.
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
That's why, 'cause he popped 1, I'm pretty sure.
Popped 1, played it. Okay, fair enough. And then unfortunately for Garrett, just no rookie, so has to just hard play a Mimi. Jeez, Mike, what are you doing there, my man?
Or no, he just cracked that one, maybe?
Cracked another one and then played another blazing.
Oh, Garrett passed turn back with the Mimi,
yeah.
That's why.
Yeah.
That's why he got, okay.
But he's been hitting with the double blazing. First hit a Kiriha and then played a Kiriha Nene, so back-to-back tamer hits on blazing, which never happens for me.
Yeah, that's a lot of tamer advantage already. And now that there's going to be 2 Digimon on board, unless that... Oh yeah, no, Mike's going to gain a lot of memory.
Mike's going to go up a lot of memory. Garrett does have to be careful here with putting out bodies and giving Blue Flare the stuff that it wants to do. Just goes into starter rapid here, which is fair. But like you said, it goes up to 5 memory, gaining 2 off of the 2 tamers. Goes ahead and swings with the OG Gauss. Goes ahead and plays MegaGargomon Ace to suspend.
I feel like I almost would have just blocked with the rapid.
I would have blocked the rapid, you just clear board.
Because block with the rapid, all turns effect to pop the other Gauss, and then you just block and kill the other Gauss. Yeah. And that way you can save your MegaGargomon Ace Evo for when Blue Flare
does this.
Yeah.
Because now it stuns the MegaGargomon.
Yeah, he stucks.
We'll have 2 checks jamming. Doesn't have the unsuspend Greymon, which is honestly fine in this point in time. You just go ahead, swing your 2 checks. You have 2 memory, which if you have a Zeeg play, you can easily go into Zeeg. You won't gain the memory back, but you do get to restand.
Yeah.
I think Mike is just making sure. Yep. So he does get to restand. If he wants to go ahead and swing 2 more checks, he can. He does that. Does hit Tamer's Insecurity, which is a little bit scary. And in theory, some people will run Omni for this sort of situation where you just kind of do your Unga Boonga and they'll go Omni for
blitz.
game. I always go back and forth on that. I see why people do it, but it's rough with consistency. Like you don't really see it, I feel like, as much as you search for it.
Supreme Connection.
Yeah.
I didn't think about that.
Yeah.
You can reduce the play cost by 3, so you can play Metal Gray for free, huh?
Exactly. Yep.
That's so gross.
That's what I've been putting in my updated Blue Flare build. Is that?
That's crazy.
Especially with the double tamers, it's just it's just
free.
Easy, free gas right there.
And then you also search Metal Grays off it as well.
Yes, sir.
Whew. All right. Well, shit.
So Garrett needs to do something big here. Goes into the rapid to clear board, which is a good play.
That's 5. He does have to be careful because now he has 2 Digimon on board. But I guess that Zeke doesn't have any inheritables. They're gonna let him like keep Garrett from blocking or anything. Okay, he'll just swing over the Zeke.
Save the materials there too. It's just rough because unless he can climb up into another blocker, like, or give him more sources, right? Metal Gray's just gonna stun the board. If Mike can go ahead and do that.
Yeah, he needs to set up like 2 more. He needs to get that Terrier up to a rapid and then set up another body, but I don't think he has the memory to do it. Just goes rapid.
That's rough.
Because now he's at 3 Digimon perfectly, which means that none of them are gonna have more or less sources. Right. So if he drops that,
goes ahead and Digicrosses for 3, and at this point you just stun the whole board and swing for game.
Yep, that's game 1.
Because unless there's a MegaGargo Ace play, but even then, like that Digimon in theory can't block, so it doesn't redirect it. So
it's just that's the second he wasn't able to get a 4th body on board, that was just it.
Yeah.
He needed to have a 4th blocker somehow, but I don't think he had the memory to do it. It was just too tight of a spot.
Yeah, not seeing a rookie for 2 turns is rough.
Yeah.
Kind of set him back a whole lot.
Yeah, it did. For sure.
But pretty good example.
Really wants to see his momentum.
Yeah, pretty good example of what like Blue Flare still can do. You know, I think particularly in a meta now that is playing out a lot of bodies. Like Terrier likes to play out bodies. Armor will definitely be putting out bodies if they can. Levia at times would run sort of like a wider board sometimes as well. Luga definitely does do a wide board when they do their Unga Boonga play. And if they can't go for OTK, like Blue Flare like absolutely feasts on that.
Yeah.
But
the Supreme Connection is actually just nasty.
Mm-hmm. You know what else?
I'm thinking about it.
You know what else is a cyborg?
Zeeg?
Well, Zeeg is a cyborg, but the secret Melga from BT-15. So in theory, you can go into that guy. Well? Yeah, you can run that as well and just go pop.
Gotcha.
Stun the board that way too.
Does that secret Melga have an on play though?
No, but you can go on top of that.
Yeah,
you can go on top of Metal Gray.
I see what you're saying. Yeah. I was more so just referring to how it interacts with the Supreme Connection being able to drop, being able to drop stuff for free, because that's just that's insane. Free MegaGargomons is nutty.
Which I think is definitely a piece that helps Blue Flare keep up with the tempo of the meta. You know, Blue Flare is still a pretty like it's a cross deck, which is supposedly super more efficient, right? But at the same time, you know, having to drop Metal Gray for 3 can still be rough.
I think it's not necessarily more efficient was always the thing with cross decks. I think it was the fact that the on-play rushes were just too hard to deal with.
Sure.
And the board just ends up being sticky a lot of times because of the tamers.
Oh no.
That is oof. That's a lot of gas for Mike. Is that a little yes, I think he saw him do?
Yeah.
Okay, just goes into another rapid here. Pushes up the Gauss, gain a memory. Gauss push up. Does draw him a card, right?
No, you have to play out a Blue Flare.
Oh, right, you have to play. Yeah. That's if you play that Gauss,
you play out
a card. Yeah.
Goes ahead to swing to draw for Wanya effect, and then MegaGar goes again here.
Yeah.
Which will allow him to block, and then I guess in theory lock down a tamer? No?
Yeah, he could. But it looks like Garrett is missing that. Because he could have just locked down both tamers and let that Gauss die. And then that would have kept...
At least from another Digicross. But
yeah,
we'll go ahead and do the Digicross mechanic here. We'll stun the board. We do have the Mailbird that allows him to stun an additional, and then also Greymon to restand.
Yeah.
No does live the check.
Mimi, that's pretty good for Garrett.
Yeah. Oh. Okay.
And HPD to hand. Okay. These securities. What the fuck, man?
We'll
crack the boost.
To play another one.
Yeah.
Which honestly, the more I think about it, that's not a bad like loop. If you're in a pinch, you know, just crack it, gain 3 memory, and then play out another one for a reduced cost. Like, it's not bad.
If you're hitting tamers that are constantly going to net you more memory every time it goes back to your turn, it's absolutely a really good play.
Is it 2? It's 2 memory, right? Not 3.
1 memory. Per for the blue memory boost.
Yeah, the delay is 2.
Or not blue memory boost. Flare.
Blazing.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Blazing. Yeah, there we go.
2, and then play it out technically for like a 3-cost searcher potential tamer hit. Not bad.
Just tear your setup in the back.
Maybe that's what I'll play on Thursday.
Rapid here for 3.
Play Blue Flare
Okay, neg 5. Go rapid. Digivolve. Pops the Greymon. Can't save the Mailbird. It's a pretty good play.
Yeah, it is a good play.
It's a pretty good play. Now, he does still only have 3 bodies on board, which Blue Flare can get around.
Mm-hmm. But unfortunately, for Blue Flare, you know, he has the stacks that are big enough where it will evade the Metal Gray stun.
Oh, wait. He shouldn't have been able to stun the MegaGargo, right? Because he was only 2 sources.
Yeah, it's equal to or less. So if you had 2 sources, then you're fine.
So then Garrett should have been able to swing over it. I'm realizing now. Or swing with his MegaGargo Ace into security.
Wait,
I think because he wasn't stunned.
In this game or last game?
In this game.
Oh.
The MegaGargo Ace has 3 sources. The Metal Gray only had 2.
Yeah. But the no. When you swing with Mailbird, though, you can choose to just.
Oh, he stunned it with the Mailbird. That's what he did. You're right. Yeah.
Mike did pop the Blazing to hard play a Greymon. We will Digicross from trash using the double tamer, which is pretty good gas for Blue Flare as well. So you can pick up a source from the trash, Digicross. So we do that for a cost of 3. Go ahead and stun the Rapid at least. The level 4 Rapid. And then use the Mailbird effect to stun the MegaGargo.
Yep. Or he's gonna... Oh no, he changed his mind last minute. He changed his mind. Stunned the Rapid.
And then chose to block with Metal Gray, which allows Mike to save sources. And then just play hard plays at Gauss. Garrett could go for game.
Yeah, this is a pretty scary board state right now. He's got 4 checks on board at least. I mean, this deck probably... We saw Full Moon Meteor Impact get bottom deck, so we know Mike's running some security bombs. Just a Mailbird. Wants to spend end of attack, swing again. Supreme Connection will just activate his main effect, basically, so it reveals top 5. Adds a Cyborg, trashes a Cyborg, and then places. So he just adds that. Rest go bottom of deck, and then it places.
Goes ahead.
All right, goes top of deck.
Soride strip, so Terrier can't swing.
Yep.
But just Digivolves and swing.
And Rapid.
There you go.
Swing. Yep.
So
all right, game 3.
Taking to game 2. Pretty good. I mean, I think a little bit better. I think MegaGargo play in that regard. Being able to build a bigger stack also, I think, helped Garrett out with that to kind of help avoid some of the stunning that Blue Flare can do.
Yeah, definitely.
And good recovery from hitting those the freaking tamers and blazing out of security. First 2 checks. Yeah, should be a good game 3. Let's see what happens here. Mike's debating if he wants to log in.
Blue Flare just feels like it's... I think the issue with Blue Flare too is that stunning, and I think it's the same reason the Blue Hybrid didn't do as well as it did like back in BT-9 and stuff. Is that decks wideboard so effectively now, or have so many ways to like avoid being stunned or get out of being stunned.
Yeah.
Either by cost reduction or some other weird means that like I feel like stunning just isn't as strong as it used to be. Thank God, because I think stunning used to be a little bit too annoying of a mechanic. But it's unfortunate for these decks like Blue Flare, like Blue Hybrid, that now can't really find a place in the meta because their stuns just don't do anything.
Sure.
Or don't do as much as they used to, rather.
For sure. So pretty good setup from Garrett's perspective. 2 rookies and a double Typhoon. Mike is running into a little bit of a brick with rookies, so had to hard drop a Kiriha and then hard drop the Greymon to pick up some pieces. Get some early chip damage from Terrier's perspective, just swinging in and passing turn with just passes actually.
Greymon will die there, get tucked into Kiriha. He's at 3, so he could Digicross. We'll choose to not.
Oh my, those are some reveals. Oh,
that's rough.
That is
no
rough.
Tamer. Does grab a Zeke and a Metal Gray.
Yeah.
Pushes up the Terrier.
Plays Willis for a cost of 1 off of Terrier's effect.
Yeah. Willis. Looks like he's thinking about what he wants to do.
Like,
Patches off the Willis play. Yeah. So I was like, I think we're
he
getting
goes
something
into
here.
Rapid and then passes over.
Yeah, I think that's
fair.
That's safe.
So I think Mike here is debating. He does push up. If he has the Metal Gray here, yeah, I think that's a good play to just stun the Rapid on play so he can't block. And then he can draw for the Gaussmon since he played a Blue Flare trait. You can go ahead and swing. No jamming, unfortunately. Does have MegaGargo Ace, which will lock down the Gauss and the Kiriha.
Yeah.
Or I guess I would assume you choose the Kiriha at this point.
Yeah, because I don't think the Z Graze is much of an issue right now. Since Mike said, well, I guess he does have the Blazing Memory Boost. He could pop.
That's
a
little bit rough from Mike
tough.
here.
I actually probably would lock down the Metal Gray and the Gauss just so they can't. So they're stuck. Yeah, and you can maybe deal with them next turn because they're suspended.
Right. So Mike here is choosing just a wide board, which is fair. Unfortunately, those 2 Gaussmons are prime. Yep, for that guy, he'll just
there you go.
straight up delete him.
So suspend that one, then -5 to 3.
Plays a double Typhoon to give MegaGargo Alliance.
No, he's giving Alliance to the Rapid.
To the Rapid.
Because MegaGargo can't swing
yeah,
because Metal Gray played
Ooh.
a Zulong.
Okay. So
so it bounces.
You Rapid back to hand.
And then the restands. Okay, so he did choose the Kiriha. Yeah, so that's probably another reason why it's smart to choose Metal Gray there, because then he can't Ace Evo over it as well.
Okay, well, Giant Missile, the bottom deck, and then we'll gain Overflow.
It gains 4 back, so that's not bad.
Not bad. Don't have any sources under Kiriha anymore.
This is a good back and forth game.
Yeah,
this is actually
a very
genuinely
good back and forth.
Really good, just answers and basically questioning your opponent's board and then responding, giving an answer to it.
Okay, so we do the EX4 Metal Greymon, which will allow him to strip 2 sources.
Yep.
Still also has Rush. He's got the Greymon that'll allow him to restand since there are 2 or more, and then the Mailbird will allow him to stun 1. So he goes ahead and stuns the MegaGargo, swings a check, and unfortunately dies.
Those die, so we'll save. He still has that Blazing though, so he could go for another Metal Gray play here, which it looks like he's going to do. Nope, he's going to Blazing. Never mind.
Okay.
Looks like he's missing Metal Grays. Okay, well there's another EX4
pick up
one.
the Greymon and the Metal Gray, plays out the Kiriha Nene, and passes Garrett over to 2. Both are... They're not stunned though.
It's Lopmon Alliance with MegaGargo. Just swings 13k. Yeah, that's what he's doing. Alliance on the Lop, swings Lop for 2 checks. Big Lopmon. Big 13k Lopmon, 2 checks. That's funny. Okay. See. Okay, just grab the Henry there.
Okay, so sets up the Typhoon and the Tamer.
Yeah, we know he has a Gargomon in the trash as well as a Rapid.
It's scary here now though because Mike could in theory go for game. Because he's got 2 bodies on board, and if he's got the Metal Gray and Zeke play, that could easily end it right now.
And it looks like
I probably would
Garrett
just
was missing.
swing here with the Gauss. Whether it gets the check or not, if it dies, you can play out the Greymon for some extra search.
Get the draw. Looks like Garrett's debating on.
Yeah, so he does die. Play out the Greymon.
I feel like you block there, right? Because if he plays the Metal Gray, you're not gonna be able to block anyways.
Yeah, I probably would have.
Unless all Mike has is the EX4 Metal Gray, which is possible. Okay, we see the jamming Mailbird and the Greymon go under.
Yeah.
No, yep, that's it. So just stuns. Can't do anything. So
swing,
does have jamming.
And goes out, swings
that's
again.
Game.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. We know he added Zeeg to hand, so I think it was over anyways. He had more than enough memory. So it's just kind of a hard spot to be in. But probably, like, if you don't know they have Zeeg in hand or not, it's probably like a more safe play to block the Gaussmon check there. Just get the block while you can, before you get stunned and can't do it at all.
For sure. Yeah, I mean, I think I think it's just a tough spot to be in general. You know, I think you're kind of
Blue Flare can be hard.
Yeah. Especially with that sort of 2 Digimon on board, sort of win con that Terrier pretty much just walks right into with what it wants to do. You know, it definitely gives Blue Flare a little bit of an advantage. But like you said, though, like, pretty good back and forth from our players here. Very good, like, tit for tat sort of like response of like, you do this, I'll respond with this and deal with it, sort of thing. So really good matches overall.
Yeah, agreed.
So yeah, thank you all for tuning in. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it just as much as we did. As we said before, if you could drop a like and subscribe, that would be super helpful and would greatly appreciate it. And hopefully we can keep seeing you in future videos. Catch you on that flip. Bye bye.